From our previous class, and in this class we'll be talking about the span tag. So let's just talking about the span tag. Let's just paste them. So this class we'll be talking about 3 different tags. So this should be number 4. The number 4 tag we're talking about, and the tag we're talking about today is the span tag. So we're changing this to span. We'll change this to span, and we'll edit this. Okay, so what we'll be saying, I will say this wraps a few words so you can style them. This wraps a few words. This wraps, that's what it does. It wraps a few words. So you can style them. So we're introducing a break. This is the break. After the break, I'll have to delete this. Okay, let me correct this. Span. So introduce a break. Under which we'll write example. Colon. We'll say this word is. So we're going to span it. To use the span tag, we'll span it. We'll span it. In which we can introduce a style, and we'll style it giving it a color green. To span it, giving it a color green color, give it green color. So what should this span? Because of, we'll say because, okay, wait, green, then you will say because of a span tag. Let's see the correction. So you can see this wraps a few words so you can style them. We created the span tag here and we styled it green because of a span tag. Let's go over to number 5. So what are we going to be talking about? In number 5, we'll be talking about the emphasis tag. So we'll be changing this to the emphasis tag. Let's see. Okay, we just changed this emphasis tag, and in the emphasis tag we'll be saying this makes text. This makes text. That's what we're doing after the break line. We'll write this makes text. This okay. This makes text. This makes text. So we are going to introduce the emphasis tag. This makes text. So we can see what it does. So we've introduced the emphasis tag. So we'll say this makes text italic and emphasize. Italic, italic and emphasized. This makes text italic and emphasized. Emphasized. Sorry. So this makes text italic and emphasized. Let's see the outcome. So you can see after introducing this makes okay. This makes text italic. So this makes text, you can see italic and emphasized is inside the emphasis tag, and you see it looks italic and emphasized. So we're not done correcting that. Let's italic and emphasize. Gonna edit this. Okay, here we'll say use it let's break it. Use it when you want to stress a word. So you use it when you want to stress a word. Full stop. So you can see this makes text italic and emphasize. Use it when you want to stress a word. Let's work on the last one, the next one. This should be our number 6 tag we're talking about, and in this tag we'll be talking about the horizontal row. We'll be talking about the horizontal row. So we'll correct this to HR, that's the horizontal row, and we're removing this. So let's say look above and below. So look above and below this paragraph tags. So look above and below this paragraph. Look above and below this paragraph. These lines are look above and below these lines are so the lines are The lines are horizontal row. Let's see. Look above and below. These lines, this paragraph, these lines are horizontal. You see this line here? You see this line here? They are called horizontal. So let's see the tags we've done so far, how HTML tags work. The paragraph tag, we say this is a paragraph tag. It groups sentences together. Everything you're reading right now is inside the paragraph tag. Everything here is inside. You know, everything here, they are all inside the paragraph tag. And the next thing we talked about was the break. We said that this forces a line break. See how the sentence, don't forget we introduce a break line here. Let's go back. Number 2, you can see we introduced the break line here. See how this sentence break started on a new line. We introduced break lines here, so don't forget we introduce break lines. That's break working. So the third tag we introduced was the strong tag. This makes text bold and important. You see, the strong tag is what we've been using here in our header, in our in the beginning of our paragraphs. The strong tag, that's what we've been using. Bold and important. You can see here that in our number 3 we made bold and important to be strong. You can see it's written inside the strong tag. That's why you see it bold, and it's just like we are making it so important. Then the span tag, this wraps a few words so you can style them. Example, this word is green because of a span. You see this particular word green here, we made the color to be green due to the span tag, because what it is, it wraps some words and it helps you to style them. Let's see the span tag. The span tag, so you can see this wraps a few words so you can style them. You use an example. This word is, you see that the green, we spanned it. The green is inside the span tag. We spanned it and we styled it. So the next tag we talked about was the emphasis tag. They say this makes text italic. You can see italic and emphasized, they are what italicized and they are emphasized because we put them in the emphasis tag. We use it when you want to stress on a word. Then we use the horizontal row tag. They say we should look up and we should look below. We can see that these lines, these are horizontal row. Thank you for staying till this time, for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next class.